Everybody, and welcome back to Let's Read.
We left? Wait,
Well,
they left? Sorry, I worded that wrong. They left because you made it sound like they left.
well, they,
Like,
they, they ended the last video,
mm,
so unless they're playing both this video and the last video
at the same
in
time.
unison, yeah, they did leave, even if it was only for a couple of days.
They should try that.
Anyway, I'm Duhad, that's Cabral.
I am
095.
Cabral.
And joining us is our very special guest, who will hopefully be also joining us on Living the Dream pretty soon. Shush, dogs. Uh,
Oh, the dogs hate the story too.
Yeah, I know. Joining us on Living the Dream, hopefully very soon, is DJ wow, words not
DJ
easy.
Disrupt.
DJ Disrupt. Thank you. Yes. Welcome to the show, DJ.
Hey.
And DJ, you're a fascinating individual. Okay, I will murder that dog. You're a
You're
fascinating
not
individual,
kind.
and I think one most suited to reading terrible fan fiction.
Mm.
Yes.
One might almost say it's karmitically appropriate for you to be forced to read horrible fan fiction.
I'll agree to that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And for those of you who do not know why I'm saying these things, DJ Disrupt is a pretty awesome dude who we met relatively recently. Real nice guy, really fun, really clever. One problem with him is that he wrote Living the Dream,
Haha.
which sort of kind of makes me want to shove my thumbs into your eyes, but only a little bit.
Mm.
Because you are a really nice guy, and I don't want to murder you that much.
That much. Keyword. Keep your
Until you get to
distance.
chapter 50.
Until you get to chapter 50, they'll probably actually murder you.
Yes.
Should be interesting.
Anyway, today we're not reading Living the Dream, though. We're going to be reading the short story, The Story of Starshine Sparkle by Dragon Lover 553.
Yes.
553.
553.
This is a tragedy, sad story. Unlike all those happy sad stories.
Yes. Comedy sad stories.
So Cabral, you're gonna be our narrator. So why don't you read off the
Yes.
description of this?
I should mention there are two main characters in the story. There's the narrator, and then there's also Twilight and Starshine Sparkle. So it shouldn't be hard to split up who's who, from what I know.
Fair enough.
Have fun choosing who wants to be Twilight.
I'll leave that decision up to you, DJ.
Fantastic.
But
Anyway,
yeah, Cabral. Why don't you give us the
description is looks like it's a conversation. But anyways, hello Twilight. It's been a while, cousin. Ah, I've seen you've got wings now. That's nice, but I think in time you'll come to see them as a curse, more than a blessing, just as I did. You're wondering how the dog in the background is going to get dead. Well, Duhad will explain that when he returns. You're wondering how I became Alicorn and gained this strange magic? It's quite simple, actually. I was born with it. Oh, no.
Oh, what?
I am a bounty hunter. Also, no. There's the tragedy. Ruthless and hateful. And there's the sad. My name is Starshine Sparkle, cousin of Twilight Sparkle, son of Thor Sparkle, and Duhad murdered a dog. And this is my story. Attention haters, I revised some of the Gary Stewiest material of this in the story. He hasn't read the description then. Please reread it. No, you reread it. Also, I don't see you hating on the pre-crisis Superman and he destroyed solar systems by sneezing, and if that's not a Gary Stu, then there's no such thing. Power doesn't mean Gary Stu.
Yeah. Hey,
Personality.
my character is less powerful than Superman pre-crisis, so that means he's not Mary Sue.
Obviously.
Yeah, well, you guess what? My character, if I made my OC as Batman but recolored and then tried to argue that he's not as powerful as Superman, it wouldn't hold a hell of a lot of water by then trying to say he's not a Mary Sue.
Not necessarily. Anyways, chapter 1 of the story of Starshine Sparkle.
Oh my goodness.
Who's Starshine Sparkle? Because they're first.
DJ, would you like Starshine or would you like to be Twilight?
I would do Star Sign because it would be funny.
Okay.
Wait,
yeah, the very first line of chapter 1.
Yeah, the very first line. Can you make him sound like Tim Conway?
Do whatever voice you want. Ignore Cabral. I do.
You can't just ignore me.
I can ignore you all day long.
Tiddity can.
Hello, Twilight.
The mint green alicorn said.
Star?
The Twilight responded, confused.
What? Huh? Aren't you dead?
Aren't you dead?
It's been a while, cousin. 6 years, if I remember correctly.
That is a little bit of a while.
Yeah.
Starshine responded calmly.
10 years, Star. 10.
What? That is a little while, Twilight corrected.
10 whole years? Really?
Star asked.
Yes.
The purple alicorn said.
Now, tell me, how did you get your wings? Where have you been? And where you learned that strange magic that you're radiating?
Okay, first off, he said in the description he was born with the wings, Twilight. I think she might have had an eye problem when she was younger. Second off, why is he radiating magic?
I don't know.
Alright, Twilight demanded. Starshine chuckled.
You've been a princess. You've been a princess less than a month, and you're already ordering everyone around.
Ooh, sassy.
She's a princess.
Oh, man. Shots fired. What? No, I'm not. Wait, everyone?
Yes.
Oh, I lost my place. Hang on.
Ah, yes.
Okay. Oh, yes. I forgot ponies spoke like that. No one back home does. It offends the locals. Where does he live?
You must live in New York.
Apparently. Oh, where have you been living? And when did you get that scar? Oh, God. The one you're hiding with the illusion. Yes, I can see through it.
Why would he hide a scar with an illusion?
Okay. In the Griffin domain, I've been working as a bounty hunter for those years. Kill or be killed.
Okay. Where's bounty hunter for these years? Kill or be killed.
Yeah, okay. Also, I love Troy's response to this. What?
That's my what? Twilight shouted in shock.
You heard me.
Oh, tell me, sir, please. What happened?
Okay, before I do this, I'm gonna. That's so much reading after this.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. Okay.
That'll be fun.
Alright. Voice messed up. Alright. Ah, shit, I lost my voice.
It's alright. It's a hard voice to do for so
I
many
lost my
lines.
brain, so, I mean, I guess that makes up for it.
Alright, cousin, I will tell you. Wait,
This
is that
is the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really?
I don't know
New
why.
paragraph, same narrator, same character.
I love how he like
Okay.
starts talking to Twilight, and he says all this while talking to Twilight right here.
Alright, let's see if I can do this voice longer than one sentence.
Have fun.
Yeah, let's have fun. Alright. I am Starshine Sparkle, brother of... I can't do it. It's so bad.
Let's do another voice because that line is unbelievable.
It's also stupid.
I can do
Not
it.
the
I
voice, the
think.
line, not the voice.
Yeah. Okay. Brother of Telescope Sparkle, son of Dark Elixir and Shooting Star, uncle of Comet Sparkle, or so many sparkles, husband of Songbird Leaf, oh a leaf, and this is my story.
Well, hold on a
Wow.
second. His brother's name is Telescope. His father is Dark Elixir, and his mother is Shooting Star. His uncle, no. His nephew is Comet Sparkle, and Comet Sparkle's husband is Songleaf Bird. What the hell?
It makes sense.
I don't know.
It makes all
I
the
don't
sense.
know.
No, Songbird Leaf is his wife. Now I get it. Okay, this is his
Okay.
story. Twice
And
just
this is my story. Okay. Let's get in specific here. I was born on May 6, 14 BLR, before Luna's return. In the manner of my father, I was the firstborn Sparkle to be a non-unicorn since our family's beginning.
Fantastic.
I was even better. I was an alicorn. And like
Oh.
all members of our branch of the Sparkle family, I had those swirling marks. I was also given the crescent moon earring that all of us wear at all times, except for Twilight. My father, Dark Elixir, a sparkle unicorn alchemist, gave rise to my first memories. Pain. He experimented on me for years, trying to find out why I was born an alicorn.
Yay.
He used him, dark magic, to bond my mother into a room on the manor.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, hold on.
What?
What the hell just happened? He bonds his mother to a room in the manor?
What?
So his mother is a room now.
Yes.
Okay. His mom was a
Fantastic.
room.
Yes, his mother's a room. His father experiments on him, finding out why he's an alicorn instead of asking alicorns that existed in the local area.
Well, naturally.
Okay. Okay.
True mad scientist alchemist. Anyways,
Okay.
my
My only friends were my mother and older brother, Telescope Sparkle, who was under an unbreakable geist. A magical vow, never to tell anyone of my mistreatment or help me escape. However,
escape.
on my 5th birthday, he was stricken by an unknown disease, Parkinson's disease. He died 3 months later.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. The library became a sanctuary, its books my only comfort. A year passed before I discovered the one book that would change my life forever. I am suddenly dizzy as shit. Hang
Yeah,
on.
it's hard to read all that
So-
shit in a voice.
Yeah. Oh.
So hold on 1 second. So his father basically locked down the entire house, transformed his mother into a room, held him as like his captive test subject thing, and his brother just lived in the house, I guess. And
Yeah. Also, I'm assuming that like he was probably born in a hospital, but apparently the hospital staff didn't think this was like the birth of a fucking god was worth mentioning to the princesses, so they're just sort of futzing about, going like, yeah, whatever. The cousin of the ruler of the world's student. Well, what is it? Yeah. Like this has been like at this point that's 6 years after his birth, so that's 8 years before the return of Luna. So Twilight should probably be Celestia's student at this point.
Yeah.
And yet,
Yeah.
Probably.
her family member, the Alicorn, is not worth enough attention for Celestia to like make a pop by and just go like, "Hey, everybody, what's going on? Oh my God, what the
Yeah.
fuck?"
And also, there's the point that Twilight, this is her cousin, and she doesn't know anything about his past or history or anything.
Nope.
They
Yet
met each
they
other
met.
10 years ago.
Yeah. So apparently he didn't mention any of this shit back then.
No?
Yeah. Well.
Twilight
Anyway.
gets a line.
Yeah. What was that? Well, what was it?
Twilight interrupted.
Oh God, more. Okay.
If you want, I can read the italics, and then you can just read the regular dialogue he has.
No, I got it. Just let me take a sip.
Everything in the story is
Alrighty.
italics. Like, literally, we're about to hit a
no,
point.
wait, a
Yeah.
bit later it is, actually.
Yeah.
Have fun!
Okay, I got this. An ancient book, so old it predated PonyCon itself. Leather bound, they killed Pony. Leather is not. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Held together only by magic, so ancient they predate the elements of harmony. Perhaps Equus itself.
Equus.
Its name, written in large golden letters because it has to be golden, was Austral Magic.
I want to take a second to quickly point out how fucking stupid it is that everyone sort of is like, "Oh yeah, Equus, that's the name of the world, Equus." It's like, no, at no point has that ever been like a thing. Like that's not a thing. That was not a thing in previous generations. That's not a thing now. It's like some stupid Final Fantasy bullshit that someone's like, "Oh, dude, they're fucking
Yes.
Equus." I mean, I know that they're called Earth ponies and they talk about the Earth and all that stuff, but no, it's Equus.
Equus.
Also, I did find out, like, I haven't watched all of season 4. I missed, like, a couple episodes, but I heard that they actually did prove so that, Equestria is not the world, as we all thought. So, yay.
Yeah. Equestria is the name of like the country, not like
Yeah, that's the country, like we thought. So,
Yeah,
yay.
The region, at least, not necessarily country. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
It's not been declared as a country either, so it could be a territory.
No, it's pretty like the map kind of shows as a distinct.
It's the district of
region.
Equestria.
What?
The district of Equestria.
I don't even
District
know
12.
Whatever.
All right.
I soon discovered.
I soon discovered that the book could only be read by those who could learn to wield its power.
Oh,
It
and that's
is
the only
power.
those who can learn. Hmm.
Like, wield, it is power. I being that last one among ponies, of course, because I am the OC of the story.
Ah,
Astral mages had mages. They call them wizards in this world. Anyway.
Yeah.
I call them Astral Mages. I don't know about you guys.
But here's the thing: they've already decided to call it Equus, so why not go full on Final Fantasy bullshit on this?
Might as well. Already halfway there. Better finish it.
Yep.
Astral mages had been hunted down and slain as infants. Infants.
gosh.
Okay.
All right.
By beings who filled our power.
All right.
And with good reason, for we can tap the powers of the cosmos and even beyond that, the primal magics themselves. There are few powers upon this world mighty enough to fight a ring of astral mages. You forgot the wait. Okay, there we go. Continue.
Right. Well, hold on a second. I'm gonna stop you right there, cuz that's the second time you've used the word mage. What does it mean?
I'm pretty sure
Thanks.
Twilight would even know what mage is. I mean,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
use
God,
wizard, but come
My
on.
boss is gonna kill me if I don't find out what a mage is.
Exactly. Also, the fact that, hold on a second, the Astral Mages were killed when they were infants. This is true. However, they must have still been grown up at some point. Then people realize, oh, they're crap powerful. So, like,
Clearly
the
there
other
was some
ones
time,
didn't stop them from killing the infants, or
Well, I guess like at one point they were like all powerful and shit, and then they probably all got murdered because that seems very MLP-ish.
like that dog that you
and
killed over there.
yeah, and that I murdered. And then they're like, okay, we gotta kill children. This again makes a lot of sense. Like this is everything that I see in as being part of the canon
Like
of
Moses
MLP.
all over again.
Just slaughtering children, little babies.
Yeah.
Actually, imagine that there's probably a cut scene from that episode where the cakes had their babies, where there's just a guy off to the side with like an e-reader in one hand to check to see if they had cosmic powers, and like a baby stamper in the other, just in case.
Nope, not an Astral Mage. Nope, not an Astral Mage.
You're good.
You're good. Stamp of approval.
Okay,
Anyways,
you don't honestly believe unicorns and acorns are the only ones who can use magic, did you? Oh no, of course they can. Everyone can use magic.
actually,
Yes,
Pegasus can use magic too.
And earth ponies, they literally can all use magic.
All of them.
That was
This
like
working.
a major plot point several times. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Oh my gosh. I just saw the math earlier. It's fantastic. Anyways, there's
God.
math coming
There's
up.
math.
There's
There's-
math.
Okay.
It's beautiful, and it doesn't make sense.
I'll have fun with it. I just saw it. I'm done. Anyway.
Well, I responded confusedly. Fantastic. Star side.
Oh God, throat. Okay.
It's okay.
I suppose you do. Just like most. Oh my. Just like almost every other stupid, magic corrupted, closed-minded pony. And here I thought you were different.
Wow. Twilight
Wow.
confirmed for dumbass, apparently.
Yeah.
God, Twilight, you're so stupid. Let me explain it to you. Also, she's so stupid that like he's like, oh God, you're just like all the other stupid, closed-minded idiots. Twilight's response, what's that supposed to mean?
Wow.
Oh, she's proven
I love
a
the
point
next
by
line right
accident.
after what's that supposed to mean. This next line's also really good too.
Oh God, I just read it. Okay, I just thought a cousin of mine whose talent is magic would at least would be less closed-minded.
What? What do you mean by that? Magic's no different from any other science.
Yeah.
All she can say is what most basically in the story.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
that's,
Look, I just go up the line. She says what?
Yeah, her next
Yeah.
lines are all like, what? Yes, Oh God.
And okay. Oh yeah, I can do math now.
Yeah.
You're a fool, Twilight. You know that? Magic is an art, not a mere science. In science, A plus B plus C, unless there is a D.
Hold on a second. In a science, A plus B plus C, unless there is D. That doesn't. No, wait, no.
What?
That doesn't work.
A plus
Okay.
what?
Okay.
A plus B plus C, unless there is D. Magic is an art. No, it's not.
Oh god. Magic
I
is an
can
art. That means A plus B equals potato, and D plus X equals P. Thingies I. Oh, he messed up his italic thing. Okay.
Yeah, he's messed up his italic thing in there.
Yeah, okay. So, as an interesting point here for those of you in the audience, A plus B equals potato is not actually mathematically impossible. Like, he's going like, oh man, like,
Yeah.
magic does not follow the rules of logic. Here's the thing. A and B literally are nothing but placeholders. They could literally mean anything. You can actually solve the problem of A plus B equals potato by going, okay, A equals potato, B equals another potato, equals potato.
Yeah.
Like that is how placeholders work. You can literally put anything in there. That just makes it not a math problem, but a logic problem.
I like what he says about art in a sentence or two, actually.
And D plus X equals PI. Yeah, I'm assuming that's supposed to be like an italicized.
Well, yeah, that's the italicized C, but the P isn't, so it was meant D plus X equals P. So D and X, it's the exact same thing.
X equals
that you did earlier.
P. P meaning potato. D also meaning. I don't know. Fuck it. Like, the thing is, you don't actually like all these could actually be mathematics. Like this is not disprove mathematics' existence. This is just stupid.
Well, yeah, just look, wait until you see what he says about art in a sentence or two.
Yeah. Anyway, Twilight. What?
Magic is an art, and like any art, it's, capitalized I, illogical. At least some of the time, it comes from the heart. It takes time to master, and it isn't purely logic.
Well, but the thing is, art is logical. That's the point of it.
That's
Art
the
is
point of
completely logical. Art is mathematics and logic.
Yeah, I'm actually also just loving the like looking at this. All I can think about is that bit from Mentally Advanced, where it's just like, can your science tell me why why we love and feel things? Your amygdala. What? Your amygdala regulates the flow of emotions. Oh, it seems science knows more about some people than some people know about science.
Okay.
So the point is, like, art is actually logical and it makes sense. So
yeah, and like just saying like, shut up, it's the heart and stuff doesn't mean anything. Like everything is like it is. There is like you are thinking things through. It does not come from the heart. The heart is just an abstract explanation for the way your brain works. It's not illogical. It is like it can often be illogical, but it doesn't mean it's not scientific or it's based in some sort of ethereal
you take anything
other realm.
and make it scientific, and that's what
it all ties into biology and chemistry and psychology. It's
unless you get into 2-year-olds painting, and that just gets weird.
Well, even then, you're basically just working on a slightly different set of rules of psychology and biology and brain science and stuff. It's like, yeah.
The point is, art is logical. I can say that because I'm an artist. I was just literally recording an hour of me drawing while waiting.
But anyway, that's not pretentious enough. So
time.
Clearly, we're all wrong. But continue.
Right.
Before I continue, my 3-year-old cousin drew a picture of 2 dogs having sex. Anyway.
That's beautiful.
Good cap to that conversation.
Yes. Okay. What works for someone else could fail epically for you. Do you honestly believe that your horn is the thing that lets you do magic? Why, no! My horn doesn't do magic. I don't know it does magic. What does magic, my friend?
I can tell this guy's never been laid before. His horn don't do magic. Anyways.
Does your horn let you do magic? Yes.
I like his answer to that. It's not. That doesn't make sense grammatically.
It's not. Anyone can do at least a little magic with the right training. Magic is the fabric of all worlds. It's the very essence of life and creation and the force of the maelstrom, which
really
comes
the
from
maelstrom is in this.
That comes from Warcraft. It is the beyond our moral powers. What the fuck am I reading?
It's beyond our mortal laws.
You're beyond our moral laws.
We can look into the veil of the unknown.
I also have to say something. What's the story about again? Like, what's the purpose?
Starshine Sparkle, Twilight's
is-
cousin, who she knows nothing about, and
is-
she knows nothing in general.
The story is just Dr. Venture and, Orpheus just having a pissing match in pony form. Dr. Orpheus having a pissing match in pony form. That is literally the story.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, what? But what? What? Wait. What? Okay, but wait. Aren't we immortal?
No, we do not age past a certain point. Well, at least you, Celestia, and Luna don't. I don't know about me. There's a difference between immortality and eternal life. No, it's basically the same thing, bro.
Yeah. You're thinking about what is it? Invulnerability is different
Yes.
than immortality.
Yeah.
Immortality is eternal life.
Yeah.
Immortality, you just can't get killed by something or something like that.
Yeah, you'll never die. That's what immortality means.
Yeah. And eternal life means you'll live forever, because you don't die, and hence that, so. I love Twilight's response, though.
Yeah. Oh, all right, makes sense. Wait, you said ponies corrupt magic. What do you mean?
No, what do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? Question mark.
In its natural state, the world is governed by nature, not by ponies. What? But isn't it so they control, like, nature, basically? Like, the weather and shit?
They do.
Except in the Everfree, but yeah.
Except for the Everfree, but the Everfree's Everfree, so it's Everfree.
Someone's phone is dying.
That's Victoria's. I'm pushing the floor. It's in the floor now. Anyway. Where was I?
Never find it.
Not by ponies.
Not by
Oh, yeah.
ponies.
Trees grow, clouds move, animals feed for themselves, all on their own. The Everfree is now the home of nearly all Equestria's natural magic. Have you seen how no one governs the weather outside Equestria?
Oh, well, now that you mention it, I have to see it's sort of strange that Pegasi control the weather when they only live in Equestria.
Oh, sorry.
You're not trying to save ourselves. It's not working.
The gun didn't go off. Anyway. Where are we at? I scrolled down.
Right,
I scrolled up.
exactly.
Okay, exactly. Exactly. That is how you corrupt magic. You prevent nature to your own. You pervert nature to your own desires and treat magic as a science, or worse than the human.
What?
What? Human eye? What?
I
What?
don't- What?
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 What? What?
What?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Okay.
It's not even humans, it is human eye.
We are the human eye.
I am a human eye.
What are
I am a
they?
human eye.
She actually asked. Okay.
I love how he responds to what human eye are.
Okay. Beings who live on another world. Humans. They're called by their own. So
Others call us human eye, but we're
Yeah,
humans.
their scientific
lost.
name are the human eye, also known as the humans by their own people.
Mm.
which is
Beautiful.
very close to human eye for some reason. Anyway. Though not a magical race by nature, they are quite adept at it. Pity they chose to lull their magic to sleep so they could pressure technology. Oh, so all humans are magical, we just don't have to sleep? I could do
Yeah.
this.
Our technology has killed magic.
Apparently.
And this entire time, all I'm just hearing in my head is like Dr. Malcolm just going like, like you tried to control it, you bind it, but life will find a way.
Life gives you lemons, and you make lemonade.
How is that a pity? Advanced technology would be amazing.
How do you know about advanced technology?
Mystery of
They
Arcane
have.
Sciences.
Mm.
Oh, I love this part. Magic and technology never mix. Magic's very conscious presence destroys it. Isn't it so they like actually mix their magic and like technology all the time?
Yeah, it's like how the Film Clan brothers made the Super Cider Squeezy. It was like
It's like
arcane
how
technology.
Tank flies.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
arcane tech.
In the helicopter too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you also had, I don't know why they had this. They have locomotives that work under their own power, and then they have ponies pulling locomotives.
I don't get
Yeah,
that one.
I think that's I don't know, like maybe they didn't have enough coal or something.
Even then, I don't know why they don't have tenders on locomotives then. They can easily just build the tender for the thing to house coal.
But maybe they didn't have enough coal.
Well, also,
to
where's the
fill
water tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know too much about locomotives.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
do. It's embarrassing.
I know how to drive steam locomotives.
Conscience, you make it sound like magic is alive.
It is alive, although humans have put it to sleep.
Why
With
is
a
it our
shot.
fault?
It's always humans' fault.
Yeah.
Cabal, it is always our fault. Everything that happens in any world is our fault. I don't know why, but it always will be our fault. Got it?
Mm.
Have you learned anything?
No.
Like how the story is less of
Okay.
a story and more just a giant like lecture about how MLP is like I don't even know like how it's not actually a real like the world of MLP is being corrupted by the characters. Like this isn't the setup. Like it's a one chapter story, so it's not the setup to some sort of new alternate world where like he's gonna explore these things. He's just kind of going on this giant random fan wag like fan and explanation for his weird headcanon.
Yeah. It's happened before.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh god. Anyway,
Anyways,
it's alive. Is your line?
we were here. We read the.
Oh, yeah.
It's
No, I
alive,
didn't finish
but
it. I
In,
got-
in the dormant state is where we're at
Yeah.
now.
In the dormant state is it is in on most of their world. It doesn't destroy technology. That sentence makes no sense. It doesn't do anything really. However, awakened magic is one of the easiest things a mage can do. That whole paragraph made no sense to me.
That was
Nothing makes
super
sense.
dumb.
Wait till you.
I
wait till a
hope to
bit
God
later.
that this is all just a setup for Shadowrun. Like a dragon is going to burst out of like a human's volcano and bring magic back into the world. That would make the story so much better. Anyway, I see, but why is that a shame? Technology should be an ample substitute for magic.
Magic. Oh, it's magic.
Oh, it's magic, you know.
No, we don't know. Apparently, A plus B plus C, unless there is D.
Don't forget the D.
Don't forget the D.
Funny.
Yes. Whose turn?
In many ways, it's your line.
In many
Okay.
cases, yes.
In many cases, yes, but technology has no defense against the supernatural. As every fantasy movie proves,
Has
there
any
are
sci-fi
ancient and
movies-
powerful
haven't you seen
beings out
Pacific
there.
Rim?
Huh?
I says any sci-fi movie is predicted except Pacific Rim.
Yes.
Yes.
In which technology kicks the butt out of supernatural.
Actually, swords kill everything. Just
Yes.
remember that.
Yes. Swords kill everything.
We need more.
There are ancient and powerful beings out there that will remain unharmed after even the greatest of mortal assaults. It's supposed to be magi. Magi, or mages as he says, can set up shields that will stop any mortal assault. Well, that's convenient. Apophis, Set, Satan, what? The Leviathan, Titans, demons, devas,
I thought
and
I
so
thought that was
many
divas at
others.
first. Divas.
Wait, so-
Demons, Titans,
so-
Leviathan.
Wait,
Satan's
so
magic.
like a pseudo evil Egyptian god, Satan, the Leviathan.
Why the Leviathan? That's a
fucking
mortal creature.
Titans,
Titans.
pre-Greek Olympian gods, demons.
think that-
Who is you? What?
I don't know.
And Davis.
No, it's not even devas. I think it's supposed to be devas, like celestial beings, devas. Like, why are they attacking us now? What?
They hate us for some reason.
Apparently.
On so many others, none of them can be harmed, even the slightest, by technology.
How? How the fuck does that work? How is it that a sword being rammed into your gut is going to work where a gun, which is literally doing nothing but propelling a piece of metal, like a sword, very, very fast into your gut is going to, like, change it? I can see magic being like, oh, the gun jams, but if you fire it from far enough away, it literally is just a bit of metal then. It's not technology killing you, it's a bit of metal.
Yes. Which technically, as he stated, everything is magic, so therefore...
Yeah, and everything's got a little bit of magic. It's like, yeah, if you drop a nukes on something, it's not killing them because all of the technology is being released and killing people with science rays.
I got something good for you guys. You'll love it.
Oh Lord. Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
You want to hear something really funny, man?
Oh, alright.
The quote coming up in a second.
Right here.
Can I read the quote, by the way?
I see. Well, this has become a rather large tangent.
Tangent. Yeah, you can read the quote. I'll get the first thing. Well, as the human race says...
You must tangent as you tangent in order to tangent as you tangently matter.
What?
I'm going to... What?
What?
Also, as the human rage says...
Who names their child Rage? I know we're Human Eye, but even then, like, who the hell
Even
names their
then.
child Rage?
Yeah, because it's capitalized, so it's got to be someone's name.
Yeah.
I assume
must-
that's like one of his other OCs from like his human setting or something.
Probably.
Probably.
Rage squat thrust.
But yeah, so you must tangent as you tangent in order to tangent in a tangently manner. I don't know if he's trying to be humorous here or just being stupid here.
I think he's trying to be profound. I think
Or
he's
stupid.
that's probably a quote from one of his other stories, as I said, with like a human protagonist named Rage. And this is supposed to be like one of his profound sayings that he's quoting because of how smart it was when I came up with it before. Huh?
Or something like that.
Have you been to their world?
Probably not.
No. There are many worlds with humans on them, but there is no way to cross a realm without a world gate or planeswalker.
Oh, don't drag
Alright
magic
then.
into this.
Oh, this is someone who plays a lot of D&D, World of Warcraft, and all that.
Yeah. We're getting some generic fantasy crap up in here.
Oh yeah.
World's Gate, Planeswalker, duels.
Oh yeah, I get to read again, like a lot. Okay. Time to nerd out. World gates are portals that can cross realms, no shit. And there can be hollows and trees, mirrors, rabbit holes, lightning rabbit holes to be more exact, and a few others. And of course, a planeswalker is a being who can cross realms the way we cross streets. There are a few planeswalker races, like Wind Sisters and the Void Dragons. I'm going to assume that's Guild Wars, and most are of the Ascendant Verity. Oh god. 1 in every million sentinel mortals.
I think it's supposed to be sentient, but
Sentient
I don't know.
yeah, it's weird. It's weird spelling. Anyway,
Mortals is born with a planeswalker spark, which causes them to ascend when they go through a traumatizing experience, like a death blow. Death blow. I'm thinking of something related to with the words B and J, and something going very wrong.
oh Jesus.
Okay. Unfortunately, they can't carry anyone with them.
Okay, you're saying.
Oh god, more again. Oh yes. Where was I? What I don't. He hasn't even got off subject yet. What the hell?
No,
I think this was all just supposed to be an explanation of why he hasn't seen her in 10 years.
That wasn't an explanation. Then that was just like, oh, you want some history? Here's some history.
Well,
Yeah.
let me tell you about myself.
Also,
I was
by
born
the way,
in the year, etc., and now for something completely different.
so basically what he's done, so I can just see him saying, unfortunately, they can't carry anyone with them. He just sits there and thinks about it for a second. And so I was like, okay, you were saying, yes, where was I? Yes, there. And
Oh
there.
yes, there. Because he copy and pasted this next part probably.
Probably.
Okay.
Gosh, have fun.
Oh god, there's a lot of it here. Oh my god, I'm scrolling down. Oh my god, no. No, no,
Do you
no,
want
Oh
me
my
to read like
god.
the other half
no,
of this, or
no. I can get it, but what? Who writes this much for one character without breaks?
I don't know.
I don't even do this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I want to just quickly point out here, author of this story, whose name is oh fuck, I don't even remember. What
Dragon Lover
yeah,
five
Cabral,
five
look
three?
for real quick.
Isn't it like Dragon Lover five five
Oh yeah,
three?
yeah, Dragon Lamp 553. You are being called out by the author of Living the Dream as being a shitty writer.
And that's pretty bad.
That's great. Anyway, continue.
Anyway. It took 2 years for me to learn even the basics of Australia magic. That's not Australia.
Fantastic.
Okay, Austral magic, and another before I finally unleashed it. Halfway through, I discovered the downside. My magic makes even contact with Sirius.
I think it's Circaea Lutetiania.
Okay,
Enchantress.
Enchanter's Nightshade. Fatal. What? What's that supposed to mean?
And those are different things. So it's Lucania, Lutana, Enchantress, Nightshade, Fatal.
Oh,
There's
there's
no
no
cure.
cure.
That's the point. There's no cure to this story.
Nope. Not science, sorcery, nor alchemy can save me. You're in trouble. What the hell? This is the first time we've even heard about this.
Yeah, what?
So basically, I think he's made contact with these like Circaea Lutetiania thing and Cantor's Nightshade. It's fatal, and there's no cure. So he's essentially got a disease he developed through being an idiot with magic. He's obviously just a closed-minded, magic-corrupting jerk.
So all that bullshit about like, oh, we're not technically immortal, was just a build up to essentially say like, oh yeah, I'm super sick and probably gonna die.
Well, he said he was born in Alicorn, unlike Celestia and all of them and such. He thinks he's different, but he's just an idiot. So
I want to point something out though.
we have Kryptonite mentioned in a bit.
What?
Oh
We have
Jesus.
Yeah. Anyways,
But no, what do you want to point out, dude?
Okay, alright, so this story and its formatting and everything and hard to read words, at least when I wrote Living the Dream, even back then, what could put like 2 sentences per like paragraph, which is incorrect, but still, and used simple words. I didn't go into all this.
Yeah, I'll give you this. I will give you this honestly and completely. You never made the story unreadable with unbelievable like bullshit word choices and like idiotic fantasy jargon being tossed in just to make yourself look clever.
he threw the fantasy jargon in there when Greg came back with the marijuana.
Yes.
No, but see, that was like relatively simple in terms of explanation. Like he wasn't going like, "Oh, I called upon the ethereal realm to manifestize my, celestial,
Celestial
bondings
marijuana,
to,
ladies and gentlemen."
like connect through warp dimensional gates, the weed plane." Like at least he didn't do that. At least he didn't do that. I will give you a lot of credit. That would have been unreadable.
It would have made for great comedy for this reading of it, though.
Oh yeah. Okay. I will die. I will die slowly and painfully. Well, that's
Good.
nice to know.
No, that's good.
It is very persistent.
No, it's very present.
Yeah, it's very present. It is very present. It's like kryptonite to me, even though I shouldn't know what kryptonite is. Okay, I am also damned to tragedy.
I think it's because you wrote the stories while you're damned to tragedy.
I'm dying. Also, I'm doomed to tragedy.
Okay.
Dying.
Okay. Whew. There are even some cosmic events that will render me powerless. We didn't need to know this. But
So,
it will
eclipses.
Luna raising the moon. Oh god.
Halley's Comet.
Ooh, that one came out wrong.
Turn to
It was
gold.
too late to turn back. Yes. Wait. Read this sentence. But it was too late to turn back. From what? And
From
why are you
dying
saying what?
painfully.
How about writing the story?
Yes.
It's too late to turn back from that.
So I continued. My father had often beat my mother for protecting me because her opinion doesn't matter. But
And she was a bedroom, so I guess every step you took.
Yeah, my mother tried to protect me, but she is a bedroom, so her opinion doesn't matter. Doesn't count.
It's true.
You're a good sport, dude. You're a good sport.
yes, I try to be. But this time he went too far. He had killed her. He had
Burnt
killed
the
the room
house
with
down.
an axe.
I'm just loving the idea of him like going into the room, like you protected my son. Throws a lamp on the ground, pushes over a bookshelf. You're making me do this. Takes a painting off the wall and throws it in the floor.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. When I saw this, I was overcome by rage. I unleashed all my power upon him, leaving him as nothing but a black mark on the floor.
His poor mother's just stained now for life.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Twilight
ooh, I was
gasped.
passed out.
That's her name now. Twilight gasped.
Oh yeah,
Cap-
capitalized.
That's her name. But Star ignored her.
Her opinion didn't matter, apparently.
Apparently, women, am I right?
Since there's no narrator, I'll be right back. You guys keep going. Have fun. I'll be
Okay.
right back in a second.
You have time. Okay. Ooh, burping.
It's all right.
Drinking too much. Okay. It is amazing what magic you can must. Oh, hang on, I feel a little dizzy. Hang on.
Sorry. Take a breath, dude. You've been really pushing it.
Okay, hang on. Oh. Ooh. I have been up for over 34 hours, so
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
yes. Commentaries are not fun to make.
I-
Well, they're fun to make, but they're not fun to
to
edit.
edit and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, hang on. Ooh. Okay. Getting a little too excited because this is too good.
It's too hype. The hype is
Yes.
off the level.
Yes. I'm imagining what this guy would do if he heard this.
I don't know. Probably freak out.
I am actually very tempted to post it on his post the link to the video on his wall, not on his wall, but on the story, and say enjoy.
Oh man. Oh
I'm-
man.
I'm probably gonna do it unless instructed otherwise.
Dude, no. Feel free. Feel free.
All right, I will do it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm ready.
let's do this.
I'll start over.
Sorry.
No, wait. I'll just start over because I forgot where I was at.
It's
It's
amazing.
amazing what magic you can muster in that kind of rage. I couldn't kill a bird before.
Power equals what you can kill.
What?
Yes.
I was
do
born
we
with
get to?
phenomenal cosmic power, but until then, I couldn't even kill a bird.
Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space.
Also, I love the times like, oh man, humanity, like, no technological race could possibly stand against a mage. A mage who needs phenomenal power to kill a bird or a single individual. Unlike, people with technology who couldn't kill a fly with their hands.
Where are we? Wait. Oh, we're at. You only got to. I couldn't kill a bird.
Yeah.
I had to take a break. I was almost passed out.
Do you want me to take over? Like this is ridiculous.
Oh, no.
This paragraph.
No, I got this.
Fine, stubborn.
I'll tell you if I eat too much because I am starting to feel dizzy. Because as I told Duhad, I've been up for 34 hours or so.
It's alright.
Why?
If you need to take a break,
should
just
sleep.
tap out with Cabral.
Okay. Actually, Cabral, can you get this one?
Do you want me to do the same voice as you, or just talk normal?
Do it.
What do you mean? Hey, I asked for two different things.
I think you were referring to the thing you were literally just doing.
Yes.
The voice.
The first
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes, the voice.
Then I incinerated him! Ah ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha! Anyways, it was 3 years before I could even muster a quarter of that power at once, but that is a story for another day. Thank the Lord. After I killed him, I burned down the manor!
What? He killed his mother.
He burned down the manor. I love that. So he couldn't kill a bird. Then he incinerated him, and then he killed him.
Yes.
Hold on a second. What is the progression of this? Okay, he couldn't kill a bird. Then I incinerated him. It was 3 years before I could muster even a quarter of that power at once, but that's a story for another day, thank the Lord. After I killed him, I burned down the manor. Okay, then. So he killed two things. His father and his mother. He incinerated them both, quite literally.
Yes.
Beautiful. Anyways, that night I fled to my family estate. Oh, wait.
The one you just blew up.
Yes, the one I just blew up. I fled with nothing but the fur on my back and my family sword book. And the book. I love that. I fled the estate with nothing but the fur on my back and my family sword and the book. I was 8 years old. The story is pretty simple after that. Oh, please, please. I ran to the Griffin domain. When I got there 2 months later, I was an inch from dead. Good. He was an inch from dead.
So Dead was standing right there looking at him.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. I had no idea how to survive in the wilderness, even though I could incinerate houses and my father, and kill birds. I thought he has a sword. You can. Oh, no,
He can fly. A lot.
Horses are vegetarians according to most fanfic authors. So, anyways, I thought I knew enough from my books, but there's a difference between reading about something and doing it.
No shit.
Yeah. My life was saved by a kind old griffin named Calragus. The hell kind of a name is that?
Sounds like a rejected Greek myth.
Yes.
It's like
That's the story
Chiron's
for another
idiot
day, though.
brother.
Oh my gosh. Calragus fed me, trained me to fight, survive, and taught me the law of the land. Kill or be killed.
He's a kindly old man who took in a half-dead orphan and taught him, "You gotta murder or you're gonna be murdered. If you find someone in your predicament, kill them, unlike me."
Yes. Yeah, exactly. He fed me, trained me to fight, survive, and kill. He gave me 2 giftless amulets and a chance.
And
He
a
died a
chance.
year later.
That was fast.
Yeah.
Kill or
I
be
die now.
killed. Kill or be killed. Now, I joined the Bounty Hunters Guild. You don't join it.
You don't
By the
join, they
name-
recruit you.
Hold on a second. He's 9 years old. He joined the
No
Bounty
way.
Hunters Guild at 9.
Well, you had to pay the union fee.
Even then.
And it's called the Thieves Guild. It sounds better than Bounty Hunters Guild.
I don't know. I like the idea of him having like a guild card, and it's like the Bounty Hunters Guild is less about like, you know, an organization of bounty hunters, but more about making sure that people don't get undercharged for bounty hunting gigs by ensuring that like they can unionize and demand higher wages from their hired killings.
Get all the bounty hunters outside one building just walking around with signs saying we want to be paid more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blood for money, more blood money, more blood money.
Let's see. So I joined the Bounty Hunters Guild by the name of Elder Fire. That day.
Okay. Even though he
Like-
was 9. Even though he was
Even
9.
though I thought it was a badass name. I thought it was a kick-ass name. Anyways.
Hey.
I could see like a 9-year-old going like, I'm Elder Fire. That's my name. It's cool. Respect me.
Alright then. You sure thing, little one. My utter disregard for the rules of engagement, impulsiveness, and massive stores of rage made me one of the top 20 hunters at 9 years old. Number 16 to be exact, in the guild.
Okay, so his utter disregard for the rules of engagement, aka being a colossal douchebag, impulsiveness, which is a bad trait,
Very bad.
yeah, and massive stores of rage, which is also really bad if you're fighting anyone who knows anything about how to, you know, basically play on your emotions, allowed him to become the top 16 hunters in the guild. Yeah, no.
They must have sucked.
Yeah,
Also,
It was the Poor People's Guild.
Also, the thing is, here's the funny thing. Kids and anyone that doesn't know anything about fighting will think pure rage will beat skill. No,
Yeah,
No.
it makes
Won't.
you. Yeah, it'll make you swing harder, which also makes you not
Open.
Yeah, it opens you up very easily and can allow you to be like beaten by just about anyone with any modicum of skill.
Yeah, that's true. And then also, it tires you out more when you're, swinging as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This kid should be dead super hard, super fast.
Super hard, super fast, in that exact order. I don't know about you, but A plus B plus C, and unless there's D. So
Yes.
that's that.
Don't
I think
forget
that
the D.
explains the whole story. In all honesty, like that is the sum up of the story and what it is.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
1 second.
number 16 to be exact in the guild is the last one.
Yep.
What?
1 second. What do you mean?
The
What?
next line is correct.
yeah.
What?
No.
All the girls hated me for some reason too. Tough.
So it's like, oh, I was so good, and all the girls hated, all the guys wanted me, and all the girls wanted to be me.
Yeah, exactly. All the girls wanted to be me.
I'm not
All the
sure if this
girls-
is supposed to be like some weird gender reversal of like all the guys are jealous of how much of a badass he is, or some sort of weird scree about like him going like, oh, but all the girls I know hate me for stupid reasons because they're all whores. Like
I like how he knows the number of hunters in the guild. We are numbered about 352 hunters. At the time, I was known for getting beat up by Urzang, sword mage. That's not a. If you use a sword in magic, you're. Never mind.
You're called
number
either a
12
war
hunter.
mage or a battle mage.
or a spell sword. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck it. Just go on. Just go on.
Always wears some kind of armor because he was stupid. Even when she doesn't sleep. Don't ask how I know that. That girl was in a
also, like-
whole other league
I also
of
like how the-
legends.
Yeah. I also like how all have like the guild, which theoretically should be there so that like all the bounty hunters are working together and not competing with each other. Is like, whatever, beat the shit out of each other. That's good. Like,
That's anime logic.
yeah, pretty much. Ugh.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mm,
I was
there.
Other league.
I was one of the only lone wolves.
Well, no, I was sorry. Someone messaged me. Don't ask how I know
I
that.
was one of the only.
I was one of the only solo hunters, because I was forever alone. I dual wielded an iron blade and the family sword, as well as my magic as a weapon of last defense. You have hooves. You can't use swords. And that.
I also like how he's like using a super brittle iron blade. It's like, oh yeah, no, I could use steel like a sane person, but no, a super brittle iron, like pure iron sword. That's the weapon for me, especially for someone who is swinging with pure rage.
Exactly.
I have used iron swords before. If you hit them against anything solid, they break after too many hits.
Yeah, because iron is super brittle. The reason why steel
Yeah.
became so popular is not that like steel is harder than iron or it's for weaker swordsmen or something. It's because
No.
iron is super brittle and steel is much stronger because it's a compound.
It's also
alloy.
lighter.
Yes. It's a compound
So-
alloy that is much better than iron for many, many reasons. There's a reason why steel and not iron was used by all the people who were actually good at metalworking.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, hell, we could go with diamond swords, but that's just no,
That's
joking.
retarded. Yeah, anyway.
Anyways, I prepare to fight fair, even though you're also impulsive, you don't follow the rules of engagement, and you have a crap ton of rage.
It's like all that other shit aside, I became super good because I don't follow the rules of engagement, but I do fight fair.
No, you
Yeah.
don't if you don't follow the rules of engagement.
That's literally the opposite of it. It's like, okay, I refuse to follow the to fight a fair fight, but I always fight fair.
Yeah, exactly. It's just. Yeah,
Ugh.
beautiful, isn't it? Hey, look, we get some related Gyrocon coming up here in a second.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
One day, about 6 years after that, I say a request, a wanted poster. You say a request, a wanted poster. Apparently, it was a young pony mare by the name of Songbird Leaf. Oh, that's his wife. I read the poster and it said she was an earth pony, but with zebra-like stripes.
Oh my God! It's
Oh.
a lantern female form.
Oh Jesus, no.
Oh dear lord. And her
I'm
and
not
some
going to
kind
assume
of
this is
magical
lantern female form
power
just
over
because I can't.
nature.
God. Also, when the hell did like he met Twilight 6 years? Oh, sorry, 10 years before the last before the story started, and his dad kept him locked in a tiny room being tortured. So,
Well, that was when
question.
he was a
Twilight.
child.
Yeah.
They met 10 years ago. I don't know when that point
Yeah,
was in
so
what's
that
I was
must
gonna say
mean that it has
Lance.
to happen after this point, because so far he's done nothing but be tortured and then go on the run and end up in a kingdom that Twilight's never been to. So clearly, at time of the story, Twilight has to be something like somewhere in her late 20s to early 30s, unless we have even more time skips coming up, because in that case, yeah, they're like midlife crisis, characters or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyways, with Lance's cousin now in the story, it should be fantastic. She
Oh
was a
yes.
druid. All right then. I
Alright.
had read about them back in the manor before I burned it down. Though they were a myth. You thought druids were a myth, even though astral mages are real?
Okay.
All right then. Or at least extinct. Druids are not druids. And I wasn't sure why she had stripes. I took the job. I found her. I met her, and I discovered she too had a tragic tale.
Of course she did.
She
Everyone
was
does.
naturally skilled in druidic magic. That's not.
Okay, just to point out here real quick, like this whole like, oh my god, I didn't realize druids existed. Oh my god, like all this druidic magic. People, science fiction, fantasy authors, all that. Druids were real people, right? Like
Yeah.
they're not mystical, magical beings like fairies
Just
and
people
elves.
who happen to be able to use magic in a
No,
certain
no,
degree.
even like historically, they were just like it was a religion. It was a religion, like
yeah, there's
based
that.
in like kind of wilderness areas. Yeah, sure, we've now like changed that to like now like there's a whole bunch of stuff with like druids as like magic users and stuff. But
Yeah, that's what he's
Druid-
referring to. This
yeah,
at
like
least.
but like druids should not be like the thing was like "What, druids exist, motherfucker. It's a religion, okay?
Yeah.
Like it should
Not
not
prominent in today's world, but it's still a religion.
Be, yeah. Oh, it's so dumb, so dumb. Anyway, continue.
That's the intention. Anyways, she was naturally skilled in druidic magic, which many ponies think impossible. Several scientists and alchemists have tried to experiment on her, like they did me. At first, her family was able to protect her, and the government made it perfectly clear that she was not to be experimented on.
The government.
Government of what? What government?
It's Celestia making like the hard decisions about not experimenting on orphans.
You know, this reminds me of progression of stories and logic of X-Men sometimes.
Yes.
Just on occasion. Anyways, she was a normal pony with an abnormal skill to them. And that's where that X-Men thing came into my mind. She was to be protected, but that didn't stop them. At the first, her family fought off the people. Bracket I / bracket.
Oh, people.
Oh, come on,
Twilight.
Twilight can't be that stupid.
Yeah,
She can't be this stupid. They
Twilight
say
is-
people in the show.
yeah. Twilight is apparently profoundly mentally handicapped in this story.
Profoundly mentally handicapped. Twilight's
Oh, yeah.
interrupt.
Yeah, I'll continue reading from the,
Alright,
you know.
have fun.
Yeah.
I'm feeling better now.
You only have
Okay,
like 3 more paragraphs, but there are thousands of words. But it's alright, you only got like 3 more.
That's easy. Alright. I turn for any sentinel beam, you dumbwit. Oh, I almost
Dogs
narrated.
wanted.
Do you want to hear my story or not?
He
Wow,
asked him
okay.
patiently. Wait, that wasn't your story?
Apparently
That wasn't. What the
Also-
fuck were we doing?
Also, I love like this explanation here. You can almost assume that like Twilight was probably asking like who were these people, and the response of like it's a term for such a thing. It's airplane. It is literally airplane. It's like my god, these people are tormenting her. People is a term used for sentient beings, but that's not important right now. What is important is that they're torturing her. It's like that's just so
the-
stupidly missing the point.
And the next thing Twilight says after I would, it's why. Continue.
Alright.
Bye.
I would.
She responded, "Oh, there's no quotes here. I guess I'll just keep reading." The narrator takes over the story, I guess. Anyways, she responded, "Same old star. Underneath that heartless, tough guy cover, he's still the same impulsive, fearless, paranoid, in need of anger management classes. Never say die. Strong-willed, headed, loyal as a wolf colt that I met at the 100 Moons family reunion whose father wouldn't let him take off his coat."
What the hell?
What?
Can I read that again?
Read that again, please.
Yes.
Underneath that heartless, tough guy cover, he's still the same impulsive, fearless, paranoid, in need of anger management classes, never say die, strong-willed, hard-headed, loyal as a wolf colt that I met at the 100 Moons family reunion whose father wouldn't let him take off his coat. She thought.
Okay. Oh, what the
Fantastic.
hell? This story has just gone. It feels like the story's making fun of itself right now.
What? What? So I guess this next line. I guess this next line was one of the things he added after people accused him of being a Gary Stew. Anyway. Oh, though I must admit, you're starting to sound a little bit like a Gary Stew. So all the commenters were dumb and probably are gay or something.
Gary Stews are kind of like, why? It's like, why am I to do that to your character? Mary Sue is what he should be going for.
Yeah, of course.
Like, Lance is a Gary Sue. Like, why?
I love his explanation that, like, first off, he probably added this after people kept saying he's a Gary Stew, and then Twilight says, "You're starting to sound like a bit of a Gary Stew," and then his response here is beautiful. Listen what he says.
Okay, I got this. Oh god, I see AOE and it just scares me. I don't know what's in this. Okay, anyway. I know, but just because I'm strong doesn't mean I'm immortal. For some reason. Besides, my specialization is in self-improvement battle skills. The kind the Hatton makes me stronger, faster, stronger, faster, and more agile. Increases stamina, durability, makes my matter. Sharpen my swords, hardens my armor, stuff like that. Most other battle spells I've got are AOE, area of effect.
Thank you for explaining that.
Yes.
Oh, hold on a sec. Like, hold on. He thinks the problem I have with authors, and the thing is, they think Gary Stew means that their character's strong and immortal, nothing can defeat them. That's not the case of Gary Stew at all. Yeah. Gary Stew is basically a character that no one, like, it's just someone who's not necessarily unstoppable in the physical strong sense. However, there's just
who
they
bends the narrative to fit them, who
Yeah.
breaks the rules of the universe or does things that are otherwise
purely for the purpose of becoming who they are.
Yeah, who basically are unreasonably special and take up an undue amount of attention. Like, one of the big markers of the Mary Sue, like the Mary Sue litmus test thing, is not how strong the character is, but things like do canon characters do nothing but talk about them when they're not around? Like, are they the center of the attention of the story? Is are characters who are otherwise, not interested in like the type of things that they're interested in suddenly now interested in them purely because they're of them entering their lives? Like, it's not about like how powerful your character is. It's about how much the universe has bent itself backwards in order to accommodate them.
I mean, come on, his mother was turned into a room for protecting him.
Yeah, like I actually had a conversation like this with a guy I was in a RPG forum thing with at one point for this show, and they had this character who was like a battle unicorn, and he had like super spells, like he could fly with magical burning wings and could move at super speed, but wasn't broken because it wasn't teleporting. He was just moving at super speed. And he was his brother was was married to Luna, and they had a kid together. And he was the captain of the Royal Guard who could murder like 1 million people, and he had a katana, and his cutie mark was a katana. And I was like, this is kind of a Mary Sue. He's like, no, but he's not really unbeatable or anything, and he has a tragic backstory, which makes him, not perfect. Like, yeah, but here's the thing. The character doesn't work in the setting at all, and yet everything in the set... Oh, he's also like Twilight's adopted brother or something.
Okay.
It's like, it's not that the character is too strong, it's the fact that the character basically breaks the setting by being in it. He's not a natural part of the setting. He is this tumor on the setting that has just absorbed everything into it to make it all about him.
Yeah.
That's a Mary Sue.
Mm-hmm.
This motherfucker is a Mary Sue.
Yeah, he's a Gary Stew regardless. Again, it's not like everyone keeps thinking that.
And this entire paragraph here is literally just like God, the entire paragraph. We haven't got to the end of it, but like he's like all this thing with like Twilight saying like, oh, but you sound like a Mary Sue, and him saying like, well, here are my abilities, but I'm not a Mary Sue because they're not overpowered, and I have weaknesses. And like, there's a bit coming up where the next line here is coming up. I'm just skipping ahead just a tiny bit here. Is Twilight going like, oh, you have weaknesses, and him going like, yes, I do have weaknesses. Blah 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 blah. So therefore, I can't be a Mary Sue because I have weaknesses. That's not how it works.
No, not at all. It's like, again, it's what you said, just taking the universe and bending it towards the character. He just completely took the My Little Pony universe and bended things to the way he wanted it to do without making a realistic version of the universe.
Yeah, when we get to the end, I'm actually going to tell you a little story about the most Mary Sue-ist Mary Sue that I've ever come up with. God.
Like,
yeah, it's bad, but I just want to illustrate it. But we'll get to that when we're at the end of the story, because we've already taken way too big of a tangent.
Yes. Well, as we heard earlier, you remember, you must tangent as you tangent in order to tangent in a tangently manner.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway.
Before I continue, one little thing. We could even call Twilight, in the show, a Mary Sue, if you think about it. You could.
You could. I don't think she really qualifies as much of a Mary Sue just because she doesn't actually, she doesn't bend the entire story around herself more than is particularly qualified as being the main character.
Yes.
But, yeah, you could definitely argue that another character doing what Twilight does would make them a huge Mary Sue.
Yeah, because you have to remember, the series of The My Little Pony is based around Twilight and is focusing on her and her story. That's essentially why she, isn't considered as much Mary Sue. It's kind of like Doctor Who. He can be considered Mary Sue.
Anything can if you think about it, so...
Yeah, exactly.
It all depends on, how it's done. Again, you can have characters who are really, really, important and strong and central and all that stuff.
Like the Doctor.
Yeah, like the Doctor. Actually, okay, that's a really... one last little tangent. You could argue that a lot of protagonists of good stories, and I'll use Fallout Equestria here because I think that's a really good story, and you can use this as an example. Little Pip in Fallout Equestria is a very powerful character who has a huge impact on the story and the universe and ends up becoming incredibly important. And you could even argue has enough things going on with her that you could say, oh, she's sort of a Mary Sue because she's super central to the story. Most of the events in the story revolve around her. And she's kind of one of the most important characters in the lives of other characters around her. But the thing is, she's a very well-rounded, realized character, much like Twilight or the Doctor. And so it doesn't end up becoming this huge problem because even though you could possibly argue that she has Mary Sue-like tendencies, they're not strong enough to make it so the story is just nothing but how great / tragic / amazing this character is. That's where the whole Mary Sue thing starts to become a problem, when the story is less about the story and more about how
more about the character
and tragic and important and central to everyone's lives the character is.
Yeah.
I don't even think I did that in Living Dream. I think I did, but not that bad.
Even Living the Dream doesn't have that problem to the same extent that this does, or the School Society had, or...
Oh.
Because Gyrocon's a Gary Sue, but not as ridiculous as this.
Yeah.
He doesn't use weapons, but you're going to call him the worst Gary Sue. Oh, shit. Ah. Alright.
Alright, then.
I don't know who that is. You take the phone.
No, it's not.
You better not be calling. Anyway. I lost my train of thought, so let's just continue.
Well, the point is, tangentially tangenting.
No, continuing. Not to mention
I can levitate.
I think you're actually almost at the weaknesses thing. I
could levitate.
Yeah.
Besides, I could levitate an Ursa Minor and a water tower of milk, like you did, but I'm not. No way. Okay, let me try to say it like he did it. But I'm no way prepared for a major. Not to mention my weaknesses.
I'm not a Mary Sue. I can do everything that Twilight can do, except I can't do, super bigger things than her.
Yeah.
You have weaknesses?
Twilight said, interested. I wonder how I can kill him.
Yeah. At any point in your story, a character has to say, in surprise, you have weaknesses? That's not a good sign.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue, though. Continue. We're done with this tangent.
Yes. Oh, no, God. That almost came out very bad. Well, as I said before, in Cantor's Nightshade, some cosmic events If I channel too much cosmic mage, I'll literally burn up, and a few materials can stop my magic. Diamonds and Lampus Lazarus. Stop going into the world of, into RPG games.
I love that.
Yeah.
He'll literally burn up like his father and his mother did.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rose at the end, and literally nothing has happened story-wise.
I mean, what's this even about? Just telling us how the
Yeah,
world.
it's
I don't
just
know.
explaining the rules of the world that he's not going to explore at all in the story. As I
I
said,
don't know
it's
if I
literally
wanna go
just
into a
nothing but him
universe like
explaining
this.
his fan theories and also talking about how great his character is.
He could have made it like a blog somewhere.
Yeah. This is the intro to a story that is nothing but that is just the entire story.
It's the intro. That is a story.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's Duhad.
How?
Why is he weak against diamonds? And...
We'll
Well,
find
I-
out.
Well, we'll find out. Okay,
Oh,
I gotta
here's
scroll
one.
down.
Good question.
Well, diamonds soak up astral magic like a sponge, and I can't get it back out. And Lazarus, for some reason, is totally immune to it. I have no idea why.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting. Please continue the story.
Please continue the story that has no point whatsoever.
Yeah.
I love how he explained just the diamonds and Lampus Lazuli and did not explain the cosmic events.
I also like the fact that it's like, oh, like, yeah, I can be stopped because, like, diamonds absorb my magic and lapis lazuli, like, blocks it for some reason. It's like, okay, so how the fuck does that stop you? I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, you can work around those problems unless you're a complete dumbass whose only ideas about how to work things is to be like, oh, man, I can't crush him with pure magic because he's wearing lapis lazuli armor. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Well, too bad technology is corrupting magic otherwise.
Yeah, so it's like saying, like, oh, well, technology can't stop magical beings because as soon as the technology gets near them, it stops. You do realize that that a clever hero, a hero that is actually worth reading about, doesn't rely purely on powers, but it's about using those powers in interesting and clever ways.
That's why Doctor
Again.
Who is well done.
Yeah, it's like why the
Yes.
Doctor is interesting, or why Little Pip from Fallout Equestria is interesting. They may have crazy power, like they may have interesting and like possibly OP powers, but those powers are used in clever ways that make you go like, "Oh, that's cool. That's interesting. That's a clever use of the thing. That's a clever way
And
of
they
solving the
do
problem."
fail at
and
the
they
best.
fail super
lot.
hard. Yeah,
The Doctor lost Rose. That's the biggest example right there.
yeah. It's like okay, that's the thing. It's just like they can fail, and when they do use crazy powers, it is in interesting, clever ways, and not just they win because their powers are better than the other person's powers.
Pokemon, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway,
Okay. So the story ends right after this big paragraph. Okay.
pretty much like this.
Good.
And yeah.
No, nothing
Of
else.
course,
It
back to
ends.
the story. Anyway.
It ends right after he finishes. Okay. Of course, back to the story. That is finally going to end without any points made. However, before too long, the people began hiring bounty hunters to eliminate her family. They were all dead within 3 months because I did it. I brought her back with me to the guild for her own
Her family's
protection.
dead, so I just dragged her along back to the guild.
The
Even
guild
though that-
was hired to murder her people, and it's full of like killers for hire. So I brought her back there for protection.
Good.
Logic.
I like this next sentence.
Guilds look out for their done.
Guilds look out for their own. She's not part of the guild.
And she can't be if she's ever been a target
Yeah.
like that. Anyway, not many would think twice before challenging a guild over 350 strong.
If you have nukes, then we would.
Unless they had a nuke, then they would, and we would lose. A half a year passed. Time jump. I agreed to go on a mission with Songbird and her team. She now has a team.
Yes.
The Griffin Archer Gloria, her spirit wolf Lycos,
What?
the Minotaur Paladin Tyr.
Oh my gosh! Literally, right when her spirit
a
wolf
paladin?
Lycos came on, right when you said her spirit wolf Lycos came on, Cyril the Wolf came online.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Also,
Time.
wait, there's what, paladins? Really?
Paladins
Yeah.
use holy. magic.
So what god does he worship? Like, what is the church that he is a
Every
questing
god.
knight for?
The Church of Luna.
Also, why the hell would a paladin be a bounty hunter? Doesn't that defeat the purpose of being a paladin?
Yes.
That's like saying, like, I'm a priest for hire. Like,
It does.
I'm a priest for a hire. Need an exorcism?
yeah, it's like
Call it
a
a day.
paladin, by its nature, is a knight who is working for a religious order, not a fucking
wait.
sellsword.
There is one way to get around it, and it's to be a Grey Guard, but that's
Yeah.
Dungeons and
Dragons.
Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons.
that's getting to, like,
Actually,
fallen paladin territory and stuff.
Yeah.
This is probably not what he was going for. Anyway.
No. Okay. and the zebra alchemist Zarila. We were hunting Alcabraz, a powerful demon. One of the beings I told you about earlier. Actually, I don't think he told us about that one.
No.
No, he just said demons earlier. That was all he said.
Yeah.
And he also said Satan and Set. Go.
Impervious to mortals. Which is why they sent mortals after him.
Yeah.
They needed a
Yes.
powerful mage to complete their party. We need a mage to complete our party. Looking for mage.
Yeah, looking for Mage to do the Azure run. Also,
Good.
yeah, it's like, well, he's completely immune to everything but magic. So we've assembled a team of non-magical entities and then given them a mage to be the only person who can go after the soul target.
Yeah.
Okay. Where was that?
Glorious arrows.
Hang on, I'm trying to find it.
Glorious arrows.
Okay, there it is. Glorious arrows may have been enchanted. Taurus may have been able to take some real punishment. Oh, God. Some
the
bad
tank.
came to mind on that one. Okay. He's the tank. Gloria is the hunter. Okay. On
He's the
this
tank.
back. Out with a magical hammer. Okay, at least you got the hammer part right.
Yeah.
Zarlia may have had some good potions, and Sonic may have been a healing forte, but without a complete party, it'd be suicide.
We got
And that meant a
DPS, we got
mage,
tank,
like me.
We got healing. We got control. Still looking for a DPS magic user.
I got a
We'll take
D8 right in
warlock.
my hand, actually, Duhad.
Yeah,
I'm
looking
just
for
messing
lock
around with
or
this.
mage. Either way
Should I
works.
roll a D8 for this?
Actually, we're making more of a World of Warcraft joke, but
I know.
Yeah.
Still,
Oh, God.
could have
Um,
Dungeons and Dragons as well.
There it is. It'd be suicide, and that meant a mage, like me. It still was. Zarya, Taurus, and Lycos were all killed. Me, Gloria, and Songbird barely escaped with our lives.
No, not Zerla, Taurus, and Lycos. They're all
We just
dead
met
after
them.
3 sentences.
what an
I was
exciting
falling in
battle!
love. God.
What?
No, I mean I was falling in love when
Oh, yeah.
that came out wrong, but my joke backfired on me, smacking
sorry.
myself. Anyway,
I rolled an 8.
Oh shit! The next line. The next line.
okay, me, Gloria, and Songbird barely escaped our lives during the battle. Oh God, I read it. Okay. I realized just how much Songbird meant to me. I was in love. It took me a month and a half to work up the courage to propose to her.
And
God.
accidentally in love.
Okay. She
Accepted.
expected.
She
ex-
accepted.
No,
Wrong
she
one.
expected, and
It
we
should
were
be
married.
accept.
No, he meant she expected him to say it, or something like that. Or she was expecting. I don't know. She expected, and we were married. Best day of my life. Yeah, sum it up in 2 sentences. We were married. Best day of my life.
Let's sum that up in 5 words. Best day of my life.
Okay. Then just 6 months later, I found a newspaper. It said that Alicorn by the name of Twilight Sparkle, personal student of Celestia, had recently ascended to Alicornhood and would be crowned a princess of Celestia in 2 weeks. I had to see this for myself, because I have to kill the bitch.
So I love how he doesn't recognize his cousin by like the name Twilight Sparkle. Was like, what? Like, huh? Twilight Sparkle says to Alcorn, student of Celestia. Oh my God.
I know who that is.
I was okay.
Anyways.
I had to see this for myself. Unfortunately, I was delayed by my niece, Comet Sparkle, who we just met, who I met along the way. What? Along the way, and one of my legion of enemies. He summed the whole story up, and didn't tell us anything, and then he's telling us the plot points that should be in a story,
Yeah.
but we would never hear about it.
Oh no, that would take away time from explaining about how magic quashes
that's
technology and humanity and ponies are both ruin the natural order of the worlds.
Not true.
Human eye.
The human eye.
What am I first? A terrestrial by the name of Say Darkwing. And now I'm here. We don't have to
What
hear
do you
about
mean
him.
now you're here?
I got delayed by one of my oldest and most terrifying enemies, Shade Darkwing the Thestral. Anyway, that wasn't really important. So anyway, that's I'm here now.
Reminds me
My
of
name
Justice
is-
Berg and Player Platypus. Like he just has these weekly get-togethers with Shade Darkwing
Yes.
on occasion.
My name is Starshine Sparkle, brother of Telescope Sparkle, son of Dark Elixir and Shooting Star, student of Caligress, uncle of Comet Sparkle, husband of Songbird Leaf, and this is my story.
No, that's not your story. Now shut up. It's a
Hi,
story
I'm
about how
Twilight
magic
Sparkle.
works in a stupid
Nice
universe.
to meet you. Yeah,
Twilight.
thanks for summing that all up right at the end, you jackass. I kind of picked up the last bits.
Okay, like
That's the
I
end
want
of
to say
the
one
story,
thing about
though.
the author real fast.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I want to say one thing about the author real fast.
Go ahead.
I will give him this. He tried really hard to make use terms from other things, but what was it? But he misplaced them horribly. So I give him credit for trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I'm gonna go clean my eyes out with that chlorine. I'll.
I want to see if I can fix this gun real fast.
I'm just not even. What is. I'm just looking at the comments and like, this is just insane rambling.
Let me see. In which case, I suggest to you this story, which has even more dislikes. What? I'm gonna look at that real fast.
I'm not even so.
My little unicorn magic is believing.
Oh yeah, that one. That's in our suggestions. I've read the first chapter of that one.
wait.
That essentially did the same
Wait,
thing with this,
hold
but it's
the
prequel.
fucking phone. Wait, what did you just say he also wrote?
No. He didn't write that, but
I was gonna say
someone.
like,
No, he didn't write that one. The
Yeah.
other one though, that's yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
they're
like,
just in the sit
no.
down there, and I was like, eh.
oh my god.
But the
I
comments.
saw the
my God.
BLR earlier. I thought of the Brighton London Railway, but anyways.
TCB, the end of magic, or at least in Equestria. Oh my god.
I love this comment. You want to hear it?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay, this guy named DJK. Magic is better. Huh? I'm going to smash 2 fucking autumns in your face, and then Dragon Lover, and I'll just create 2 more from nothing.
Even the comments are full of bizarre, insane, rambling weirdness.
I like what Kilroy of the Ages said. He said, "You have successfully broken all forms of canon. Congratulations, your prize is my utter hatred."
Nice.
Lovely. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stories that say TCB, which I assume is his universe that this character exists in. I assume. Can't fucking tell. Just
Someone just copy pasted the whole story in the comments. Someone just copy and pasted the whole story into the comments.
Where? Which pages? 3 pages.
God, there's another story he
Depends.
wrote.
I have mine in oldest for last, so it's on page 3 for me. But
Which
Oh,
story
there it
this?
is.
Which one?
Same story. We're still on,
Yeah.
Look at the comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
My Jesus Christ. Yeah. One of the other stories he wrote, just one of our favorite types of stories that people write, is a rewriting of an episode called True Magic Duel.
Oh.
But
I don't even have to read
it's
it to know what that's about.
His own shitty magic system being used for Magic Duel.
So basically, World of Warcraft with ponies.
Yeah.
That was basically. Yeah, okay. Thought so.
well,
I like this comment. Someone's name is Mary Sewler, and then they typed in the comment, "Whoop whoop 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 whoop."
You know what? I think we're done. I think
I think we're done.
We are literally.
So, Duhad, what's your method of killing yourself? I'm just washing my eyes with chlorine. He's gonna try and fix the gun. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'll probably just eat my microphone and choke to death on it. Seems the most convenient, easy way available to me right now. That or drink myself to death. It's kind of my go-to.
I like this comment here by the author. How the hell did I get 5 dislikes and 1 like within 2 minutes of posting this?
First sentence. First sentence.
Pretty incredible.
That's amazing.
I think that's the end point. This is a story that managed to get 5 dislikes and 1 like within
5 minutes.
Before people could even finish reading the story. But when it had been out for so little time that no one could even actually read it. That's it. Universe, you have done it again. Thank you all for reading with us. I've been Duhad. That's Cabral095.
You forgot me.
I'm doing Cabral first, and he said he can.
You should have just spoke for me. You should have just said, "Yep, I'm Cabral095."
No, don't do that.
And I'm the writer of Living the Dream.
No, shut up, Cabral. And
yes, this works.
DJ, yeah, fine. Cabral confirmed for author of Living the Dream. DJ
My story's more popular than the one I'm writing now.
Officially cleansed of all charges. Congratulations, my friend.
Yes.
Yeah, and of course, DJ Disrupt, author of Living the Dream.
I call him 2DD2.
Shut up. Have fun, everybody. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.